Hey guys, it's your humble host, Kill if you prefer. So I'm back with another video. I have some really good news if you have not heard yet. And then I have a preview of something else I may be looking into if I can get enough information on it. So, first off, the good news, hashtag LetHerStay. So for those of you, and I covered this back in March, and a lot of stuff has been kept close to the chest, which is fine. Let Her Stay, Chris Clay won. All 9 Supreme Court justices voted in his favor. Now, if you need a recap of the story, pretty much Chris Clay and his ex-lover had split and they had joint custody. The mother of his daughter, Abigail, or Anne, got engaged to someone nicknamed JD or Jason. Anyway, the mom had put in a petition to change terms of the custody or whatnot, but she tragically passed away before it ever went to court. So, what had happened was JD and the parents on the mom's side of the family had filed for rights to the child. Grandparents got shot down, and for some unknown reason, the local judge, it's been a while so I forget her name, decided to give possessory rights to this non-relative. And even though Chris Clay was found to be a fit parent in all regards and all aspects, this person was still given some rights to the child, and it was taken to Supreme Court, and it was battled out, and there's a GoFundMe, and it was covered in a couple different places. Well, here's the filing, and I'll put the link in the description. It's 23 pages. I'm only going to read the last 2 because I really feel like it summarizes and hits the nail on the head. I also touched base with Chris Clay the other night, and from what I was told, is they're gonna lay low for a little while because there's other stuff that they have to get together. So we're gonna touch base here in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully, I've been trying to get him on for a while. Hopefully, I can get him on to have him tell his story because this is another attack of parental rights. This case should have never happened. This should not have had to go to the Supreme Court. That's how messed up things are right now. Let's read the last 2 pages, shall we? So, finally, we reject Jason's argument that Abigail's father effectively sought the court's intervention and thus waived the parental presumption in any later modification suit. Abigail's father filed the original suit affecting the parent-child relationship in this case that resulted in the order naming him a joint managing conservator. Now, for you guys who don't remember the difference between 50-50 custody versus conservatorship. Conservatorship means you get medical say, you get location say, you get pretty much say over the child what happens and what activities they can sign up for, any medical procedures, etc. So he was granted joint managing conservator, 50-50. He also sought temporary orders in this modification proceeding. A fit parent does not forgo the right to parent a child by seeking to exercise that right. A child does not become a, what the heck is with this phrasing? Creature of the state, subject to the court's unfettered determination of the child's best interest because a presumably fit parent invoked the judicial process to establish his or her conservatorship of that child. Oh, that is some serious shade. Holy cow! Okay, when a non-parent requests conservatorship or possession of a child, the child's best interest is embedded with a presumption that it is the fit parent, not a court, shade, so much shade, I love it, who makes a determination whether to allow that request. No party alleges, no evidence demonstrates, and no court finding exists that Abigail's father is unfit to be her parent. None was brought forward, ever. Everybody agreed that he's a fit parent. Nor is there evidence or findings rebutting the resulting presumption that Abigail's father acts in her best interest. The trial court thus abused its discretion in ordering Oh, the local judge is in so much trouble over the objection of Abigail's father that Jason be named Abigail's possessory conservator with rights to possession of child, which was messed up, by the way. And his lawyer's argument, Jason's, was that she called her Pops. Well, I believe it was discussed in my last video, which was dating back in March, that she was forced to call him Pops. Jason. So no, she does not have a relationship with this ex. From what Chris has told me, is that she doesn't really remember him. She actually broke down crying when she had to go with Jason at one point because she didn't understand why she was being given to a strange man. Also something too. This filing, because Chris Clay is married. He's with a new wife. The previous woman he was never married to, but I just, to give further context. But no, he's married. He has a house. The lady, I'm sorry, his new wife has been in the picture. How long did I say? About 3 to 4 years, and very acquainted with Abigail. So she's been in Abigail's life for quite a bit. Also, Jason's also re-engaged already to another woman. So that would have brought in further complication and confusion. But now, because I did talk to Chris about this, as I said, they're going to lay low for a few weeks. And we're hopefully going to touch base. Now, what this opens the door to, and we're going to go down to the next page, is once everything's all sorted out, because Chris was talking to me about this, is that his new wife wants to adopt Abigail as her own daughter. I come from a pieced together family. My mom, I believe, if I remember correctly, adopted me. So, yeah, they can actually be a whole family. Not that they aren't already, but having to battle this out in court, which should have never been allowed to be from the get-go, has kind of put a strain on that. But now, Supreme Court of Texas said, no, buddy, you're not her dad, you're not her relative, get the heck out of here. The trial court thus abused its discretion in ordering over the objection of Abigail's father, thus Jason be named. Already read that. Accordingly, we conditionally grant the petition for writ and memorandus and direct the trial court to vacate its temporary orders. We're confident, I love this last little piece, we are confident the trial court will comply, or it will issue only if it fails to do so. So pretty much, Supreme Court is telling local court, rescind your ruling, or we're gonna do it for you. It's the icing on the cake. And so I wanted to cover this more, but again, I got busy, and Chris Clay's lawyer, Miss Holly Draper, kept it very close to the chest, which I understand, and I'm just, this is just awesome. So this pretty much solidifies a loud message. No, you cannot come in and snap up our children just because you quote unquote were in their life on and off does not mean you have rights to our kids. No. So with that, so that is good news on that side, and I will keep you guys posted in regards to that. Now, there's something I'm going to play because this is a preview of something I'm trying to get more information on so I can properly cover it, because this is messed up, and somebody brought it to my attention who's also been helping out with Save James. So that's actually how I learned of the Chris Clay situation, or hashtag LetHerStay, was through actually Alan, who unfortunately passed away last month, but he brought that case attention to me, and then now someone has brought this one. I'm gonna play a clip, so trigger warning, it's not, no names are gonna be revealed, I'm not gonna name everybody, all you're gonna hear is audio. So hold on, let me pause it here.
What do you mean you don't want her anymore, Allie?
I don't want her anymore. I'll just drop her off in the middle of the fucking street right now.
Are you serious?
I'm fucking dead serious.
Please bring me my daughter, Allie, please.
No. Actually, no.
I'm gonna call the cops, Allie.
Then call the fucking cops, Owen.
Wait,
Call the fucking cops.
I cannot believe you're doing this.
I don't really give a fuck anymore.
Where's my daughter?
She's with me right now.
Can I have
But
her?
not for very long.
What do you mean not for very long? Please stop. Allie, honestly. Dude, do you hear this? She's talking about killing my daughter.
So, as I said, I'm going to get more info, and I blacked out the screen so no names or stuff is revealed just yet, but that is what I've been alerted to, and there's some postings that I won't show just yet. I do believe that they are public, though. Let me see here, because I do, hold on. Yeah, I'm doing this live. No, it's public. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna show it. Um, so we're doing this two different things. So this has to do this is a public status, so I'm not doxing anybody. His name is Bailey Henry. So I'm walking into Fred Meyer's yesterday with my girlfriend's son and see this little girl about 15 feet away from me staring at me looking lost. And I heard Dad. I stopped, looked harder, and said, Brina. Then she said Dad again. I walked over and see it was my daughter I've not seen or talked to in 2 years. I cried so hard. I missed her so much. She told me her mom tries to call, but I don't answer. She told me other disturbing things, indicating that the mom has been lying to her about me not wanting her. I told her she is my number one. I would never desert her. Told her she is my blood, my princess. I miss her every second of every day. I told her I have presents from her birthday, Christmas, and every other holiday. I hugged her and cried so hard in front of the whole store. No father should have to go through this. This is sick. This needs to stop. Women need to be charged for keeping a great father away from their kid. Guess what? My daughter spotted me. She remembered me. She loves me. And now she knows I didn't desert her. The fight is on. This was the strength I needed to push on. Thank you, Brina. I love you so much. I really feel it was fate. That happened yesterday. The picture of me and my daughter keeps getting removed. Facebook said it's offensive. Also woke up to calls from officers, all because I said how I feel. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Haven't seen so much positivity in a long time. So this is it's kind of triggering for me because my bio mom kind of pulled some dirty shit like this with my dad, and I will, like I said, this is just a preview. I want to get this man on my channel. I want to talk to this man. I've already spoken to him a little bit in messages, and I'm hopefully gonna make phone call contact with him this weekend. Yeah, damn, this one's gonna, I'm not saying any custody battle, but like I read and you guys heard the freaking audio. Dude, I was listening, I came across this at work and I wanted to cry. As you can tell, I'm also getting kind of emotional because this one is very triggering for me. I mean, with the Save James and Save Miles Courts, I can relate to those kids as well. But this one, my bio mom tried to do the same thing with me and my dad, and in a way she was able to do it with my sister, who has now passed away over 8 years ago. So anyway, I will update you more when I get more information on this. Also with the Chris Clay one, I'm happy for him. That is awesome. He has his daughter back. I really hope Jason Disappears is not dumb enough to try to escalate this beyond the Supreme Court of Texas, but you never know. People are stupid these days. I will see you guys in the next one and let you know if I hear anything on either one. Take care.